This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and far. We keeping the foot on the whoop, geeks. We keeping the foot on the whoop, geeks. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, and like the Siberian Tiger that I am, I'm applying unlimited pressure. Because pressure does eat versus pipes. Let's talk about it, man. You guys see how Gervonta Tank Davis is focused. You guys see how Gervonta Tank Davis is literally ready to drop the tank. Look at the background, man. Gervonta Tank Davis has rededicated himself to his craft. He understood the inner demons that he was dealing with. He understood that he was his worst enemy. I like when fighters go through this crossroad. Earl the True Spence went through the same crossroads as well too. These guys are staying in weight, man. These guys are focused. These guys are dedicated because these guys understand the special ability that they have. Gervonta Tank Davis is a special fighter. He doesn't get enough credit for it, man. Let me say it again. Gervonta Tank Davis is a special fighter and he doesn't get enough credit for it. We're talking about a Mighty Mouse fighter, intermingled and masked and mixed in the combination of Mighty Mouse, of Roy Jones Jr.'s speed and athleticism, Floyd Mayweather's pool counter extraordinary ability, and Mike Tyson's power. This is the combination package of Gervonta Tank Davis. This is what I believe Floyd Mayweather saw, and that's why Floyd Mayweather said, this kid right here is going to break all of my records. Gervonta Tank Davis has transcended weight class after weight class after weight class. 3 weight classes, y'all. 130, 135, and 140. A champion in all of them. WBA belts, man. Gervonta Tank Davis has proven himself to be the fighter that he is. And you guys don't want to give Gervonta Tank Davis his credit. The reason why 135 ended up in the precarious situation that it did is because when it's all said and done, it's not Gervonta Tank Davis' fault with 135. It's more so a super duper hype job variation. It's more so a Devin capping ass fucking Haney. It's more so of a Ryan on PTSD, ADHD, mental relapse, suicide watch, Garcia. This is what 135 has become. Basically bullshit and fuck shit. Let me say it again. 135 has become bullshit and fuck shit at its truest and its most properest levels. This is why Teofimo Lopez should have never beat Vasily Lomachenko. The day that you boxing fans, all in unanimous decision, said we prefer a super duper hype job variation over Vasily Lomachenko, 135 literally turned to shit, and that's exactly what happened. And that's why He Knows Everything told you guys. And a prediction, King Strikes again. And a prediction, King Strikes again. And when it was all said and done, you should have listened to a prophet. He Knows Everything is a prophet. He's the prophet of this nation for this generation, but y'all didn't listen. But a prophet is not honored in his own home, but those whom they've rejected became the chief cornerstone. If you would have listened to the prophet, you would have been on the aisle, the curve, the wave, and the needle of the damn situation. But y'all didn't listen, neither did y'all pay attention. Because look what Teofimo Lopez has literally done to 135. He has turned this into a shit show. He has turned it into what we call hustling for dummies. He has turned this into a laughing stock. Because this guy right here basically said he had COVID, bullshit, and fuck shit. He can't sell a chicken dinner, let alone a cookout. And Gervonta Tank Davis is right. He's not box office. And this is what the precarious situation that ultimately decided his fate and that ultimately ended up happening the way it happened, which is the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and the cutthroat true telefashion of as simple as this, that Gervonta Tank Davis is not box office. Gervonta Tank Davis is not the fighter that you guys think that he is. I'm saying Gervonta Tank Davis. Teofimo Lopez is not box office. That Teofimo Lopez is not the fighter that you guys think that he is. I rescind what I just said because I meant Teofimo Lopez. When it's all said and done, Gervonta Tank Davis is that fighter that you guys think that he is. He is fucking box office. Because when it's all said and done, Gervonta Tank Davis is the guy that's the creme de la creme of the small man's game. Now you have boxing coaches that are saying, you know what, Gervonta Tank Davis could go to 147. I firmly believe that now, especially with the tanking of the way that he tanked in fucking sparring a fighter that Danny Garcia had issues with. He He tanked that dude. He made that guy look like he wasn't relevant. This is what Gervonta Tank Davis does, man. He tanks you. Gervonta Tank Davis is special, man. He's a short man, but he don't fight like he's short. Let me say it again. He's a short man, but he doesn't fight like he's short. What I like about Gervonta Tank Davis is the fact that he has explosiveness and he has boxing ability. He is truly the definition of a puncher / boxer, man. This guy is the creme de la creme definition of that. If Earl the True Spence is the definition of tactical aggression, technical punching placement, and body snatching work, the living on style, the punishment style, the most technically sound and fundamentally sound fighter in the game, then Gervonta Tank Davis is the idealism, the identity of a boxer puncher. When you think of those terminologies, when you think of those titles intermingled and mixed into one, you can't help but to give credit and say that this is what Gervonta Tank Davis is at his truest and his most properest levels. This guy is transcending the little man's game. He's showcasing to you guys that his identity as a little man is nothing to be trifled with. And if you fight fans were paying attention to listening, you would understand the level of training that he's doing to give you guys a masterful performance. And you would get behind this Gervonta Tank Davis. Because he's going to beat the shit out of Mario Barros. He's going to knock his rabbit ass out. And he's going to do it in such a Gervonta Tank Davis fashion. The reason why they call him Tank is because he literally tanks your ass in the boxing ring. Let me say it again. The reason why they call him Tank is because he literally tanks your ass in the boxing ring. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. When it's all said and done, if you are not giving Gervonta Tank Davis the credit that he deserves, if you're not sitting here and saying that Gervonta Tank Davis is putting on a clinic, if you're not sitting here and saying as a fight fan that Gervonta Tank Davis is the man of the small man's game, yeah, he's the man at 130, he's the man at 135, he's the man at 140, can't none of these Rudy, Poo, and Plum brains, classic dotes and troglodytes, ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric boxers can see him, then it's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, But the truth of the fact of the matter in the cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth teller fashion is as simple as this. That Gervonta Tank Davis is box office. That Gervonta Tank Davis's name is Tank for a reason. Because when he steps into the ring with you, he will literally tank your ass. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. I keep the foot on the whoop, Nicks. I keep the foot on the whoop, Nicks. This is He Knows Everything. Checking out.